Yeah.
Really?
She's a twin.
Okay, I just turned on the camera because we're going to record this. Nice to see such a nice group. Today we have Joanne Murtha and Meredy Lucas, who are going to demonstrate their bells. Did you guys were in the bell choir at the church?
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore.
No.
Yeah,
We don't have a
unfortunately.
director in case there's anybody that would like to step up.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay. Well, start off with, there's all kinds of bells, not just these bells. We start off with this bell.
And speak nice and loud.
This is a cowbell. I bought this cowbell in Switzerland when I was over there. In alpine regions, cows are often equipped with a bell throughout the summer season to ensure that farmers can locate their animals on the wide alpine pastures, many areas of which are obstructed from view. I also saw similar versions of these bells, these little ones that were on the sheep. And as you're driving along the road, sometimes the sheep would be close enough to the road that you could listen to this little tingling bell. It's just so neat. So then we also have school bells. This is an authentic school bell that was used by Hazel Minshaw to call her students to class in the rural school districts of Cherry and Cuyahoga counties in Nebraska. Many of you may know her daughter, Ruth Snell. Mrs. Minshaw was born in 1913, graduated from high school in 1933, and then attended Chadron Normal School for 1 year to get her teaching certificate. This allowed her to start teaching right away. In those days, she would stay at the homes of the families during the week and usually ride her horse to and from school. This bell moved with her from school to school over the years. When I was in grade school, I went to Little Brick, District 45, which is still standing just off the Minard Road, about 2 miles west of Highway 75. It was a huge treat. I mean, we were kindergarten through 8th, to be able to stand on the front step and ring the bell for the kids to come back from recess or time for school to start. That was just the thrill. And then, of course, I have my bicycle bell. I mean, how many of you haven't had a little bicycle bell? That's used to tell people you're passing rather than just say on your left. So anyway, I could go on about different kinds of bells, but today's program is on our handbells. So let's get to the history of handbells. Handbell music originates from the church tower bells in the United Kingdom, which has more than 100 years of history. In order to facilitate the arrangement of tower bell music, handbells were created. As an instrument with unique playing techniques, handbell ringing soon became an avant-garde performing art. A handbell set is a combination of individual bells of different pitch, and each bell resembles an enlarged piano key. We can easily associate the tintabulation of handbell with the festive moods of Christmas. The first tuned handbells were developed by brothers Robert and William Corr in Aldorn, Wiltshire, England, between 1696 and 1724. The Corr brothers originally made Leighton bells, loosely defined as copper alloys such as brass or bronze, that appeared in the Middle Ages and through to the 18th and early 19th centuries. For ham boxes, which is a device that attaches to the top of the horse collar and contains several bells that ring when the horse moves. You've all seen those bells, and the bells by the horse's face, and it's wonderful. But anyway, for reasons unknown, they began tuning their bells more finely to have an accurate, fundamental tone, and fitted them with hinged clappers that move only in one plane. Which, that's one thing I want to show. Our bells have a little bell right here. And that signifies that's the up. It doesn't ring well this way compared to that way. Nowadays, the existing range of handbells is 7.5 octaves, from G1 to C9. People appreciate the heavenly sounds of handbells almost immediately after hearing it. Did I read that already? Our set of handbells consists of 3 octaves. All of our bells are from the Presbyterian Church. In addition, we were gifted a set of chimes. Do you want to just play a chime? The black ones are the black keys on a piano, the white ones are the white keys. They have quite a different tone, and it just really does add to the music. Handbell is a transposed instrument. The music is written 1 octave lower than the actual sound the bells make. So a middle C bell is actually playing a note with a high C frequency. If you play the piano or an instrument, you'll understand that. So anyway, normally you're assigned 2 to 4 or more notes to play. We have had people tree the bells. Well, here, show them the 2 bells first.
I've never done this one before. They're usually done with the smaller bells too. So you just change the note by the way you twist your.
We've got people that can do that on both hands and ching, 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 set down and go for another one. It's amazing. I love to watch the bells play. And then also we've had ring the bells at one time, or you can tree the bells. And this is where you use a mallet. They'll usually go up to 4 bells.
It's a pretty quiet one. Depends on what mallet you use.
Yeah, our mallets, they mark which ones you should use for which bell. Thank you, Mary.
But they do trees. Some people can do long trees.
Okay. Normally gloves are worn when you're handling the bells, and each bell gets wiped clean with a special cloth before returning to the storage cases. Meredy will demonstrate some different, when we first had the bells, and I wasn't playing in them, but we had other people in church, I kept thinking, well, how do they know to do that? Because we'd have all these different sounds. Well, this is how they knew it. These are the symbols that are on the sheet music. And there'll be a dot, or there'll be, like our chimes. All of our chime notes are diamonds instead of a round note. So we know that's when we play our chimes and swing and toe. So Meredy will just demonstrate some of these. Just show them regular ringing. And then we shake them. And damp them. This is damping.
Either on your shoulder or sometimes on the table.
And then there's thumb damp. And then there's martellato and mart lift.
That's more. They're like staccato notes in your music. Or
And then the toll, or a swing. It'd be nice to have the whole set. I mean, to have the whole sound is amazing. And we also have the mallets, the different tones you get with the mallets on the table. And off the table. And that can get tricky, because when you're playing bells and then it says off the table, then you have to set down a bell, pick up a bell, pick up a mallet, hit it, put it down, get it again. It's astounding. Okay, the gyro, the echo, the pluck,
Another staccato.
and a pluck lift.
You can pluck like that too, but that's pretty much more loud too.
Yes. And that's some of the things on here. I think I got most of them. Now for the final part, we're going to have you play a song. So just a minute, we'll pass out some bells.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back row.
Yeah.
That's what you do for going in the front.
Well, we don't have one for everybody, so.
Wow.
I'll take it fast. If you want to run over.
Tom? Mary?
Sharon?
My husband told me, asked me not to sing to the children because my tone was so bad.
Want to do one? Can you hand that back to Sharon? Linda, you want to do one? Linda?
I'm keeping my quiet right now.
Sandra?
That's okay, go ahead.
I got one left.
You're okay.
All right, I'll take it.
First, we're going to have a little lesson. Now, obviously, you see we've got a specific color. If you have a red one and it has a black dot in it, that will show up in your cards here like that. So, now, when you ring these bells, you'll ring your bell when you see the color. And it doesn't mean going, nope, you go. The card color goes away. Okay?
These are kids' bells, and then they do these in nursing homes too, so you can handle it.
There are red ones without black dots.
Yes. They're just regular red ones, yeah.
Okay.
What's it mean when the pink is around here? Does that mean that?
I think repair.
Don't ring too hard.
That's all I can think of. Also, let's see, to dampen them, just put them against you. Yeah, because once you're done ringing, you shouldn't be ringing, so. And then when we end, the cards will be up. When it's time to quit, I'll slowly put them down, and you slowly bring it and dampen. Okay? Okay, so we just follow the notes. The card will stay up as many notes as we need.
I can't understand what she said.
Ring the bell when you see the color.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, Mary,
Change the card. You keep ringing until the card goes away. Okay. You got it.
Okay, there's an introduction.
Right.
You were playing to a song.
Hold them nice and high.
Yes, I will.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe you didn't realize that was We Gather Together, just in case.
What was the song?
We Gather Together.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, we have one more to do, and this one is a short one. But
Oh, I can hear what it is. It doesn't go over there.
Go.
You red people.
Okay, are you ready?
I love it.
There's a 16 count intro.
Shade between fingers.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That was fun.
What is that little bell part made of? It's, you know,
Well, there's felt on part of it, and it's like hard plastic.
plastic?
Yeah, and then there's a screw in the middle, and that's how you can tune them
Okay.
to, make them move.
Are you girls gonna play a song for us?
I was like,
Bring all the bells over now.
We'll hold those cards up.
So when you had the bell choir at church, how did you decide how many bells each person would have? And they were laid out on the table and people are standing in the right order and all of that?
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean,
Well, it
From the
it
beginning-
depends on your talent. I only had 4 easy ones.
yeah, I had 4 too, and we were kind of in the middle. Some of them, with the smaller bells, they would have
A lot.
a lot. Carol
Carol
Rubine,
and Bev Stewart.
Beth Store, and
They were
Erin
phenomenal.
Vi, when she
Yes.
lived here. They'd have lots of them, and they were grabbing them and everything else.
Oh, yeah. Paul
It was fun
Weiss.
just to watch them. Paul Vi.
Paul Weiss, yeah.
He's in like 3 different bell choirs in Minnesota yet. He has one, that he directs, and then other ones too. He's really into it.
But we had the children's bell choir, of course, and they, you teach them and everything, and you say, this is the way you do it, keep it ringing. And this little kid would be ringing, ring, ring. Well, then we go out into the congregation, he'd go, ding.
You can look at or catch them or ring them or whatever you want to do with them.
Thank you for coming, girls. That was enjoyable. Thank you. Next brown bag will be October 22nd, and I will be showing my quilts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they drive over there.
Because, it's not like a vocal choir, it's a vocal choir.